Hello, big cat fans out there. This is Jeff Exotic, and I'm here today to show y'all one of our biggest black panthers we have in the whole zoo. A lot of you probably recognize this beauty. Her name is Betsy. She walks around the neighborhood and loves on everyone. She is a beautiful black panther. She is full grown. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna take questions. A lot of people, at least 4 or 5 people, have asked me several times, if they had questions, would Jeff Exotic have answers? And I don't mind sharing my knowledge with people. I don't mind that at all. So let's get right to it and see what questions we have today. All right, I'm gonna have to pull my glasses down. Okay, this is a good question. This comes from Opp, Alabama. Wow. How did y'all come up with her name? Well, that's a funny question. Calm down, Betsy. Calm down, sweet Betsy. So, a lot of people, it's a funny story. When I named her, I named her with the intention of her being, a water cat. A lot of people have the misconception her name is spelled B-E-T-S-Y. And that's not the case. Her name is actually spelled B-E-T-S-E-A, because she's actually one with the ocean. She's actually, a lot of people kind of call her a catfish. A lot of people do call her an actual catfish. I call her a catfish black panther because she'll always be a black panther to me. So that's how we came up with the name, and she's just beautiful black panther. And she's just happy to be here. Sweet Betsy. She's one of our most beautiful big cats on the whole zoo. So we're just happy to have her. Hey there, Betsy. Oh, sweet. Okay, let's go to our next question we got there. Put my glasses now. Does COVID affect the big cats? Well, that's something that we've been putting a lot of thought into here on the farm zoo. So basically, what you'll need to do is you're gonna need some cat hand sanitizer, paw sanitizer, some would call it. And what you do is you put the sanitizer there and you just rub it in. There's no sense of putting it across the whole cat because they actually bathe with their tongue. They bathe with their tongue, and there's actually detergent in their tongue that cleans their body. And so, really, if you'll just be sure maybe 2 or 3 times a day, or when you let them out, allergic to big cats. Or when you let them out, if you would just, when they come in kindly, you can even set up a station in your home to where they'll actually come, up and get their own paw sanitizer. So, I mean, that's just, now Betsy is smarter than most. So, that's one thing that, that I really think could help prevent the spread of the COVID. That's no doubt. COVID-19, not 18, but 19. So that's medically, excuse me, I'm on the web. Okay, well, we got another question coming in. This one's coming from Billy Bob from Sampson, Alabama. Sampson, that's interesting. How much does a big cat eat? Well, Betsy, she's one of our big eaters on the farm. Let me wet my whistle. She's one of our big eaters on the farm. Betsy, let's stand up here and I'll just kind of show them how we feed you. Now, it could cost upwards of $17 a week to feed these cats. And, it gets expensive. But we have a lot of people who donate to the zoo. And, hot in here. And so, let me show you kind of how we do a feeding. I got a bad knee. This is my friend Willie up here. He hangs out. So, she can eat a whole 3-ounce can at one sitting. Whole can. Believe it or not, put it right in the belly. She is a good eater, likes treats too, but she'll eat the whole fancy feast. Now this particular one here is Classic Potty. Classic Potty. It's a chicken feast. It's a gourmet, but she could eat the whole thing in one sitting. I know it sounds crazy, but she's a big cat. So, we're talking 12 pounds. Big. In a week though, this box right here, she'll eat the whole box in 1 week and it'll be gone. So, that's something that we're trying to always, we'll put on the bottom of the screen here in a minute how you can donate to to our zoo, so how we can keep everything afloat around here. Let me sit back down, my knees hurting. All right, we got one more question. Calm down there. Calm down, big cat. Don't get on daddy. Okay. Oh, this is one that, you know, a lot of people ask this question to me. And it's something I don't like to talk about it. I don't. But it's something that we need to get out there. Okay. So what a lot of people want to know, has Betsy or any of my big cats ever attacked someone? That's the question. That's what a lot of people want to know. Because the misconception that these cats are mean. We'll just let her kind of step down for a minute. She's kind of, I think that's why I'm hot. She's like a heater, natural heater, feline heater, you would say.
She's coming out of the video now.
So,
she's coming out of the video.
I know, honey. So like I said, you know, it's a bad misconception about cats, big cats, cats that size. Yeah, if she wanted to, she'd kill you. She'd kill you. Just wipe you out with one swat of the paw. But the only time that she did actually attack someone, it's happened. It's definitely happened one time. It was a Thursday afternoon. I remember it like yesterday. Oh, it was yesterday. We were out in our neighborhood, and you know, a lot of people recognize Betsy, and everybody here, they know that she is a Black Panther, full-fledged, 100% full-size Black Panther. Well, I had a neighbor just move in, and he didn't know. He didn't know if she, you know, he just thought she was a house cat. And I heard him talking to his wife, and I could hear when he said, "That's a house cat." And about that time, I saw Betsy's ears perk up, and when they did, it was on. I mean, she went across the yard. I mean, like a NASCAR race. I mean, she was boogieing in. She was full speed ahead. And she got over there on him and got around his neck, and she got to tapping on his face like that. And but you know, I could see.
She is. Get her.
It's okay. I could see where she's coming from, though. You know, somebody was to call me, you know, a bear, or a dog, or a jackass or something. I'd get mad. I mean, I'd probably spin out trying to get to him. I'd be so upset about it. You know, so I could see where she's coming from. That's what I told her when we got home. Called my neighbor and I told him, I said, "Man, can't call her a house cat. She's clearly not a house cat. She is a Black Panther." So that's the only time it's ever happened. You know, had a few other instances where some of our cats get out of the zoo. But you know, we won't discuss that. But hey, we will be back with our next episode in a few days, and we're actually going to be spotlighting Speckled Leopard. Her name's Daisy Duke, and we'll be spotlighting her next week. So y'all be sure to tune in to the Spotlight on the Big Cats by Jeff Exotic.